Alright, welcome to today's video. Today, we are going to be preparing for the gear reinforcement event. So what I recommend you do is, and this is more so like how to go through gear, figure out what to upgrade, um, how to just go through the gear in here. This is how I personally do it. This isn't like the quote unquote correct way. I don't know what the correct way is. This might actually be it. I don't know. But what I do is I just click on one spot at a time and I go speed, right? I start with speed. I go through, I find any 5-star gear like this one. Like this has speed. So we go and upgrade it. And I'm not picky with my gear. Typically, unless it rolls like 2 or 3 in a flat stat, I'll keep it for now. Just because it's so early on. Don't upgrade it to 15 unless it's a piece of gear you want to use immediately. Just because it's a lot of gold to do that. And what I do is I do all 5-star legendary pieces, or orange pieces. I do it with all 5-star purple pieces, all 4-star orange pieces, and depending on the substats, I'll do it with the 4-star purple pieces. I don't really bother with the blue pieces just because it's only 2 upgrades, unless it's specifically a crit rate, crit damage blue piece, just because I like having either of those upgraded twice. And I guess if I get lucky with some speed, but like all of these have speed, and I don't want that, so I don't want it like I don't want to be upgrading all of them. It's only to level 6, but it's just extra gold wasted. But like I said, I go through here, I upgraded this to level 12 in that case, and then I'd go to the next one. This personally, I don't bother with the speed secondary unless it specifically has attack percentage. Like unless it has the percentage stats or luck rate. But otherwise, like flat stats, you should just sell all flat stats. I go in here, I sell all all gear up to 4-star blue. So I keep purple and orange 4-star gear. Everything else I sell, and I keep all 5-star gear. And then I just click here. Hold on, I need to remove all of this and click on everything. And let's see. There's 34 pieces of gear to sell that fall under the categories in my batch sell. But I'm not going to sell them till the event starts because I don't know if the event requires you to sell any gear. Because it's just gear reinforcement, but there might be a thing to sell gear. So I recommend you just wait till the event starts. It'll start at the reset. Assuming I get this video up before reset even happens, that makes sense. But yeah, just go through, upgrade your gear. If you want to be really picky with some of it, you can go like crit damage and crit rate and look for pieces like that. But even then, it's still a little difficult. That's another thing is, say you don't want substat or certain substats, you can go like, say you don't want either of these. You look for gear without those. And like this one, it's just percentage stats, which is just good to have. It's preferable just to have the percentage. It stacks up really easily and can make some really nice gear. The only flat stats you want is speed. And yeah, that is all for this gear guide. For types or for primaries, I recommend you keep all percentages. So HP, attack, defense, crit damage, accuracy. Basically just sell your flat stats for 2, 4, and 6. Make sure you're not selling flat stats for 1, 5, and 3, because then you're just selling all of those gear. And yeah, I mean, if you want to get really picky, you could, when you're going through like 2, 4, and 6, you could set the attack primary with crit rate, crit damage for 2 and 6 and upgrade that gear. And then in 4, you could go like crit rate and attack percentage for subs and go for crit damage primary. Like I only have 4 pieces of gear like that, but some people who have farmed a lot more than me might have like 10 or 20 pieces of these gear that they haven't upgraded yet, and that's like really good stats for a damage dealer. So yeah, anyways, that is all for this video. I hope it helps, and if you have any other ideas for videos you want, then let me know. And anyways, have a wonderful day. Peace.